Hello people, it's your boy Usmaan back again with another match reaction. Manchester United through to the semi-finals with a 1-0 win courtesy of a late Bruno Fernandes penalty in extra time, but it was far from an impressive performance. If anything, it was an absolutely diabolical display of football tactics from Oli, execution, players' ability. There was so much wrong with his performance today, but the most important thing I must reiterate is the fact that we got through to semi-final. It was not pretty. It was far from pretty. We made Copenhagen look like a very good team, and they're far from that. They're a very poor team, especially defensively. We didn't cause them any problems in the first half. Yes, granted, in the second half we improved, but let's be real, we couldn't have got any flipping worse from the first half performance. Absolutely shocking display, and I've got to be honest, and I know you guys know me for someone that always sticks up for Oli. Oli's at fault for this game. 110%. Yes, we got the job done, but if we didn't get the job done, mate, Oli, I would have come for you. What was that system? First and foremost, okay, fair enough, you put Fred in, you put Baye in, both of which I thought were fantastic additions. Romero didn't really put a fault wrong, obviously didn't have much to do. But in terms of the personality that he selected, I can't fault it. In terms of the way he approached the game, it was fucking lacking cojones, mate, as Dini would say. There was no ambition from the way he set us up. We were very negative from the get-go. We allowed them to dictate the play in the first 15 minutes. We allowed them to settle into the game. We should have been setting the precedent. We should have been dominating from the start. We should have been controlling the game. None of which we didn't do any of it, basically. And I was very disappointed. The moments in which we did go forward, we actually looked like we were going to score, but they were far and few between, especially in the first half. It was poor, man. Let's be honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It wasn't a good enough performance for us. At the end of the day, we got the job done. Oli for me was tactically inept today. I've got to be quite frankly honest with you. Substitutions were baffling. He brought on what's his name, Matic for Fred, who I personally gave man of the match. I thought Fred was by far the best player on the pitch. He was breaking up play consistently throughout the entirety of the game, and he was the only person that, well, his length on the pitch, that could actually go away and say, you know what, I've had a good game. Well, I suppose the only other two players were Baye, who also took off, a Lindelof against runner player, but that was a bit for being substitution. I suppose Matic and Lindelof, who came on, did very good jobs, so I suppose it wasn't a detriment, but I was just baffled. He kept Rashford on for 110 minutes, but Jesse Lingard on for the last 11 or 9 minutes or whatever it was. Again, I just don't understand the substitution. Why did he take so long to bring him on? It didn't make much sense to me. He brought Mata on, the only substitution. Another substitution I didn't agree with, but I was wrong on that, because Mata actually won us the game. He obviously got the assist for the penalty, which Martial won in the end, but it was just as soon as Mata came on, the creativity flowed, and that was the difference, to be honest. In the end, obviously we had a few chances. The keeper made a lot of good saves, but listen, in the first half we were embarrassing. A lot of the chances we created were individual brilliance. I'm just looking back at some of the highlights now on the TV behind the camera. A lot of them are individual brilliance, and not many team building. Not a lot of chances regarding team football, man. That's what I'm trying to get. I can't even get my words out. I've got a flipping headache, but anyways, not good enough. We got through in the end. Oli has to look at himself and say, what can I do better? You know, people are going to look at the stats. We had so many shots. Listen, we had shots, right? But Copenhagen are a shit team. Celtic battered them. Yes, Celtic lost to them. And people will say, oh, we got through, or it doesn't matter. But we're not going to play. We play like this in Champions League, lads. Come on, man. This is not good enough. Oli has to learn quicker than this. It was embarrassing tactics. The way he set us up, I'm so disappointed in the manner in which we approached this game. It was just not good enough, man. For me personally, you know, this can't ride, man. You've got to do better than that, man. I thought we were going to be the team that just controls the game, 60, 65, 70% possession, have them on the back foot majority of the game, and then just inevitably flip his score and then just completely kill them off. We didn't even get the second goal, which shows that lack of quality on the day. It was not good enough. A lot of bad performances. Rashford massively frustrated me in the first half, as you see from the watch along if you ever go watch the highlights. Second half, he definitely put more effort in and eventually grew into the game, but Bruno for me was absolutely horrendous today. I don't mind. I'm not going to sit here and say that, oh, you know, he loses the ball a lot, because I don't mind him taking the risk, but it just didn't happen for him today. His weight of pass was non-existent. throughout the entirety of the game. And to be fair, he cost us a lot of opportunities to score. He hit the woodwork. Greenwood hit the woodwork. Greenwood actually found the back of the net, but yeah, for me personally, not good enough from him. But he scored the penalty, which he does what he does best. He stat padded technically, what it is. But for me personally, we got through. That's the main thing. But it does highlight the tactical naivety of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So I've got to be quite honest with you guys, and I know you guys are probably surprised I'm saying that, but it is what it is. For me personally, Fred's my man of the match. You know, you guys let me know who your man of the match is. As always, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. The fan cams are going to be coming shortly. I'm just going to upload this, obviously, and then the fan cams will be with you guys and the player ratings. That said, I just want to say thank you very much for all the support, all the love that you guys have been showing us. Please, just subscribe if you're new, man. It's free. We upload daily content for my United fans, and obviously we're going to be doing a weekly podcast with rival fans as well, so that's exciting. Apart from that, drop a like, stay tuned for the fan cams,